The 1984 Winter Olympics took place in Sarajevo, Yugoslavia from February 8th to 19th. The city was buzzing with excitement as athletes and spectators from around the world arrived. The Olympics were a chance for Sarajevo to showcase its beauty and culture to a global audience. This was the 14th edition of the Winter Olympics. Sarajevo was the first city in a socialist state to host the Winter Games. The Games were a resounding success. They brought together athletes from 49 nations, a record at the time. Over 1,200 athletes competed in 39 different events. The Sarajevo Olympics were notable for their warm hospitality and festive atmosphere. The Games also saw the debut of several countries in the Winter Olympics, including Egypt and Senegal. The Olympics were a source of pride for Yugoslavia. The country had been through a lot in the years leading up to the Games. The death of President Tito in 1980 had left a void in Yugoslav politics. Ethnic tensions were also on the rise. However, the Olympics provided a much-needed distraction from these problems. The Sarajevo Olympics were a time of great joy and celebration. They were a chance for the world to come together in the spirit of peace and competition. The Games left a lasting legacy on Sarajevo. They helped to put the city on the map and boost its international profile. Sarajevo's selection as the host city for the 1984 Winter Olympics marked a significant moment in Olympic history. It was the first time a socialist state had been chosen to host the Winter Games. This decision sparked both excitement and controversy. Some saw it as a sign of the growing acceptance of socialist countries on the world stage. Others viewed it with suspicion, questioning Yugoslavia's ability to host such a large-scale international event. Despite the challenges, Sarajevo embraced the opportunity to showcase its unique character and capabilities. The city underwent significant transformations in preparation for the Games. New sporting venues were constructed, including the iconic Zetra Olympic Hall and the Trebevic bobsleigh and luge track. Infrastructure was improved, with the expansion of the Sarajevo International Airport and the development of new hotels and transportation systems. The decision to host the Games in Sarajevo was a testament to the city's rich history and cultural heritage. Located at the crossroads of East and West, Sarajevo had long been a melting pot of different cultures and religions. The city's architecture reflected this diversity, with Ottoman mosques standing alongside Austro-Hungarian buildings and Serbian Orthodox churches. The Sarajevo Olympics provided a platform for the city to challenge stereotypes and demonstrate its commitment to international cooperation. The Games were seen as an opportunity to foster understanding and goodwill between East and West. Sarajevo was determined to prove that a socialist city could host a successful and memorable Olympic Games. The 1984 Winter Olympics in Sarajevo witnessed a plethora of unforgettable performances by athletes who etched their names in sporting history. One of the most captivating displays came from the British ice dancing duo Jane Torval and Christopher Dean. Their mesmerizing routine to Ravel's Bolero captivated audiences worldwide, earning them unprecedented perfect scores and the gold medal. Their performance remains etched in Olympic history as one of the most iconic and moving displays of artistry and athleticism. In figure skating, East Germany's Katharina Witt, dubbed the most beautiful face of socialism, skated her way to victory, capturing the hearts of spectators with her grace and technical brilliance. Her win marked the beginning of a legendary career that saw her claim 2 Olympic gold medals and multiple world championships. Meanwhile, American Scott Hamilton, known for his charismatic performances and innovative jumps, clinched the men's figure skating gold, solidifying his status as a figure skating icon. The Sarajevo Olympics also witnessed the emergence of new alpine skiing stars. American Bill Johnson, with his aggressive and fearless style, became the first American man to win Olympic gold in the downhill event, stunning the skiing world. The Mari brothers, Phil and Steve, also made history for the United States, with Phil winning gold and Steve taking silver in the slalom event. Their achievements marked a turning point for American alpine skiing, inspiring a new generation of skiers. In cross-country skiing, Finnish athlete Maria-Liisa Hämäläinen dominated the women's events, winning 3 gold medals and a bronze. Her exceptional endurance and speed set her apart as one of the greatest female cross-country skiers of all time. These are just a few of the many athletes who created unforgettable moments at the Sarajevo Olympics. Their achievements demonstrated the power of dedication, perseverance, and the pursuit of excellence on the world's biggest stage. The opening ceremony of the 1984 Winter Olympics was a grand spectacle that showcased the spirit of Sarajevo and the Olympic movement. Held on February 8, 1984, at the newly constructed Arsim Ferhatović Heze Stadium, the ceremony was attended by over 50,000 spectators and dignitaries from around the world. The stadium, named after a legendary Yugoslav footballer, was adorned with colourful decorations representing the participating nations, creating a festive and welcoming atmosphere. The ceremony commenced with the Parade of Nations, a tradition that symbolises unity and sportsmanship. Athletes from 49 countries proudly marched into the stadium, each delegation led by its flag bearer. The crowd erupted in cheers, welcoming the athletes with open arms and celebrating the spirit of international camaraderie. The Yugoslav team, led by alpine skier Bojan Križaj, received a particularly thunderous ovation from the home crowd. One of the most poignant moments of the opening ceremony was the lighting of the Olympic flame. Sandra Dubravčić, a young figure skater from Sarajevo, had the honor of carrying the torch into the stadium. Her selection as the final torchbearer symbolized the hope and optimism that the Games represented, especially for the youth of Yugoslavia. The closing ceremony, held on February 19, 1984, was a bittersweet affair, marking the end of a successful and memorable Games. The ceremony featured a vibrant display of Yugoslav culture with traditional music and dance performances that celebrated the country's rich heritage. The athletes, who had competed fiercely over the past 2 weeks, marched together in a spirit of friendship, symbolizing the unifying power of sports. As the Olympic flame was extinguished, signaling the end of the Games, the crowd bid farewell to Sarajevo, carrying with them memories of a remarkable event that had brought the world together. Section 5. The Shadow of War. The Olympics meet the Bosnian conflict. Just 8 years after the Olympic flame illuminated Sarajevo, in a celebration of international unity, the city found itself engulfed in a brutal conflict. The Bosnian War, which erupted in 1992, cast a long shadow over the legacy of the 1984 Winter Olympics. The war, fueled by ethnic and religious tensions, shattered the fragile peace that had prevailed in Yugoslavia, turning Sarajevo into a battleground. The Olympic venues, once symbols of hope and progress, became targets of destruction. The Zitra Olympic Hall, which had hosted figure skating and ice hockey events, was severely damaged by shelling. The Trebevic bobsleigh and luge track, once a testament to Sarajevo's ambition, was left riddled with craters, its sleek curves transformed into a stark reminder of the war's devastation. The war had a profound impact on the people of Sarajevo. The city was besieged for nearly 4 years, its residents enduring constant shelling, sniper fire, and severe shortages of food, water, and medicine. Many athletes who had competed in the 1984 Games were forced to flee their homes, their Olympic dreams overshadowed by the horrors of war. Despite the hardships they faced, the citizens of Sarajevo displayed remarkable resilience and courage. They found ways to cope with the daily struggles, organizing cultural events and sporting activities in makeshift venues, refusing to let the war extinguish their spirit. The Olympic spirit, which had united the world in Sarajevo just a few years earlier, lived on in the hearts of its people, providing a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. Section 6. Rebuilding from the ashes, Sarajevo's post-war Olympic legacy. As the guns fell silent and the Bosnian War came to an end in 1995, Sarajevo faced the daunting task of rebuilding its shattered city and healing the wounds of conflict. The Olympic venues, once symbols of pride, lay in ruins, bearing witness to the brutality of the war. However, the spirit of the 1984 Winter Olympics, which had brought the world together in a celebration of sport and camaraderie, re-emerged as a beacon of hope and a catalyst for recovery. International aid poured into Sarajevo, supporting the city's reconstruction efforts. The Olympic movement played a significant role in the rebuilding process, with the International Olympic Committee providing financial assistance and expertise. The Zetra Olympic Hall, a symbol of Sarajevo's Olympic legacy, was rebuilt with the help of international donors, becoming a testament to the city's resilience. The Olympic village on Trebevic Mountain, which had been heavily damaged during the war, was also targeted for redevelopment. With the support of the city of Barcelona, which had hosted the Summer Olympics in 1992, Sarajevo embarked on an ambitious project to transform the former athletes' village into a modern, residential and recreational area. The reconstruction of the Olympic venues was not merely about restoring physical structures, it was about rebuilding lives and communities. The revitalized venues became spaces for reconciliation and healing, hosting sporting events, concerts, and cultural gatherings that brought people together from all walks of life. The Olympic spirit, which had once united the world in Sarajevo, now served as a unifying force for a city rebuilding from the ashes of war. Section 7. Honoring the past, anniversaries and the Olympic spirit. In the years following the Bosnian War, Sarajevo has commemorated the anniversaries of the 1984 Winter Olympics with a mix of nostalgia and a determination to honor the Games' legacy of peace and unity. Each anniversary serves as a reminder of the city's ability to overcome adversity and to harness the power of sport to foster healing and reconciliation. The 10th anniversary, in 1994, took place while the city was still under siege. Despite the ongoing conflict, Sarajevo organized exhibitions and concerts, demonstrating its resilience and determination to keep the Olympic spirit alive. The 20th anniversary, in 2004, marked a significant milestone in Sarajevo's post-war recovery. The city inaugurated the Sarajevo Olympic Museum, preserving the memories and artifacts from the 1984 Games. One of the most poignant commemorations took place during the 30th anniversary in 2014. Jane Torville and Christopher Dean, whose iconic Bolero performance had captivated the world in 1984, returned to Sarajevo to recreate their routine in the Zetra Olympic Hall. Their performance, greeted with thunderous applause, was a testament to the enduring power of the Olympic spirit and a symbol of hope for a city still healing from its wounds. The anniversaries of the Sarajevo Olympics serve as opportunities to reflect on the Games' legacy, both the triumphs and the tragedies. They remind us of the fragility of peace and the importance of preserving the Olympic ideals of understanding, respect and excellence. For Sarajevo, these anniversaries are not just about remembering the past. They are about inspiring future generations to build a better world through the power of sport. Section 8. Passing the Torch. Sarajevo hosts the European Youth Olympic Winter Festival. In a fitting tribute to its Olympic legacy, Sarajevo had the honor of hosting the European Youth Olympic Winter Festival in 2019. This prestigious event, held every 2 years, brings together young athletes from across Europe to compete in a variety of winter sports. Hosting the festival provided Sarajevo with an opportunity to showcase its revitalized sporting infrastructure and to inspire a new generation of athletes. The festival in Sarajevo featured competitions in 9 different sports, including alpine skiing, biathlon, cross-country skiing, figure skating, ice hockey, short-track speed skating, snowboarding and curling. The Games attracted over 900 athletes from 46 countries, bringing a renewed sense of excitement and international camaraderie to Sarajevo. The city embraced the opportunity to host the festival, utilizing many of the same venues that had hosted events during the 1984 Winter Olympics. The revitalized Zetra Olympic Hall once again echoed with the cheers of spectators as young athletes showcased their skills and determination. The Bjelaznica Olympic Mountain, which had been a focal point of the 1984 Games, hosted alpine skiing events, its slopes alive with the energy of young competitors. The festival in Sarajevo was not just about sporting achievements, it was about fostering friendship, understanding, and respect among young people from different cultures. The Games provided a platform for cultural exchange, with athletes and spectators having the opportunity to learn about each other's traditions and perspectives. The event served as a reminder of the power of sport to transcend borders and to build bridges between nations. Section 9. A City Transformed. The Enduring Legacy of Sarajevo 1984. The 1984 Winter Olympics left an indelible mark on Sarajevo, transforming the city's physical landscape, its international profile, and the spirit of its people. The Games, once a symbol of Yugoslavia's unity and progress, now stand as a testament to Sarajevo's resilience and its ability to overcome adversity. The legacy of the Sarajevo Olympics is multifaceted. From an infrastructure perspective, the Games accelerated the development of modern sporting facilities, transportation networks, and tourist accommodations. The iconic venues, though scarred by war, have been rebuilt and repurposed, serving as reminders of the city's Olympic past and as hubs for cultural and sporting events. The Games also put Sarajevo on the global map, introducing the world to its unique blend of cultures, its stunning natural beauty, and the warmth of its people. The international attention garnered during the Olympics helped to boost tourism in the region, showcasing Sarajevo as a destination for winter sports enthusiasts and cultural explorers alike. However, the most enduring legacy of the Sarajevo Olympics lies not in its physical structures, but in the spirit of unity, resilience, and hope that it embodies. The Games demonstrated that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can prevail. The Olympic flame, though extinguished, continues to burn brightly in the hearts of the people of Sarajevo, inspiring them to build a brighter future for their city and for generations to come.